Oh, hello. There she is. Welcome back to the Rachel LaForce Show. That's right. It's me, Rachel LaForce, and this is my show. For a show by any other name would just be harder to Google. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're here. It's me. I'm a longtime comedian and new age spiritual teacher. I'm not those things, but I am a comedian and I am really enjoying talking about different spiritual practices. What does that mean? In a way that feels practical, in a way that feels like something that you can integrate into your everyday life, where you don't have to run off and spend 6 months at an ashram in order to get in touch with who you are. I don't think it's so hard. I think we've made it so difficult to get quiet and get in tune with ourselves. And this podcast is a thought experiment in order to bring you and myself closer to ourselves. So I'm glad you're here. Listen, this week is even shorter than a tune-up episode. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back and pick an episode, or maybe it's not even from my podcast, and that's fine too. I want you to go back and find something that's meaningful to you and watch it again, listen to it again, read it again. I won't put this on you. I don't know you. Okay. I'm going to let you have your own autonomy. But for me, I won't be codependent in this statement. For me, okay, I find a lot of times when there is a teacher or a spiritual leader or anything like that that I really enjoy, I find myself going to their content or their material every single time looking to get high. And what I mean by that is, ooh, maybe today, like the thing I really need, it's going to be there. And then that's going to make sense for me. Oh, because we're all searching for that thing. We're all still waiting for that one thing to take off or to work or that relationship to come in or that, income source or whatever it is. And it's like, oh, I'm going to listen and they're going to give me the insight. And we're looking to get high. That's what it is. That's what you're looking to get spiritually high. It's literally, that's all it is. And I do that myself. So I know if I do that, I'm sure you may be doing that too. It's not to call anybody out other than me, but simply to say, I even do that. I can't put out something that's meaningful to you, that is going to be meaningful to you, that is meaningful for me every single week. I haven't experienced enough life to really be able to share with you something that's truly meaningful. So I don't like bullshit and I don't want to bullshit you. So in this period of me, I'm really kind of in this place of quiet right now, of trying to figure out really where is all of this going to continue to go and land for me and hopefully for you. And so I think the best thing for us to do this week is let's go back. What is one of the things that we loved? And maybe there was an episode that you listened to of mine and you're like, it really lit you up and you got super high from it, or like you're like, oh my gosh, that's me. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to go back and listen to this. And then we don't, because such is life and who has time. I would encourage you today, in lieu of listening to another 45-minute episode of mine, go back and listen to one of those. Allow this for true integration, because we're always going so fast. We want the next hit. We want the next hit. We want the next hit. We want to get high. But that's not how it works. Integration is truly, like I said, I'm in this place of quiet. I'm in this place of like, okay, what are we doing with all this? Where are all these parts leading? And being okay to be in that place. And that's not really like that's not like the fun place to be, Uh, but it's the important place. I've know enough now to know that in these quiet moments is really when we're integrating the most. So I want to encourage you to do the same. I hope it's one of my episodes that have been helpful for you. If it's not, seeking another episode from another creator or podcaster that you really love, circling back to that. Maybe it's just pulling an oracle card for yourself and meditating on what is, something that I need to learn again. What is something I need to hear again? And going back to that thing. It may even be an artistic project, something that you were working on and you kind of, let sit. Maybe it's time to pick that up again and take a look. So whatever that is for you, that's what you're going to do this week. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you were tuning in. And I'll be back next week with another spiritual hit to get you nice and high and fired up. So I'll be back next week for that. I'm grateful you're here. If you have any questions, I'm always available. Go to rachelforce.com for all of the up-to-date offerings, everything that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm planning a live tour for next year. So if you're like, I want you to come to my town, I would love to meet you. So drop me a DM or send me an email, rachel@rachelforce.com. Let me know your city and where you are as we're starting to put that tour together. I love you so much. Tune out, tune in. Love you, mean it.